Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys, we are back with the hashtag 15 days and 15 minutes of mini collages. I believe we're on the third day. At the end, for anybody who's just come onto this video, I will explain what the what this challenge is all about. Right now, I'm just doing my card with the people who are already doing the challenge. So if you're new and you don't know exactly what's going on, you can watch me do this card. And this is an example of a collage you can do, okay? And join in on this challenge. And you can join in on the challenge even if we're on the third day, the 10th day. It's for 15 days. Just start from today and go for 15 days. So you can start at any point. Okay, so I do have a focal point today that I'm going to use. I took some of my own artwork. This was a much bigger picture though. Shrank it down to a 5x6, just printed out 5x6, and then I kind of ripped it out. And this was a native warrior. And when I say native, I mean Native American, but respectfully, they would be referred as native, so I've started saying natives, not Native American. And also a native, also another native warrior. I don't know what came over me, but I painted a bunch of native warriors, and I want to kind of get back to that. So I just want to show you, these are some other native warriors I'm going to put in my artwork. This is this one, and I had ripped it out and done something with it, and so I just wanted to make a quick copy of it so I can use it in my work. And then this is another one. This is I made a copy of one of my native warriors, and see, half of it didn't print off, so I thought, you know what, I shrunk it to a 5x6. But I thought, you know what, just keep it, even though you only have like this whole other part of the hair didn't print out. Who cares? Because you can just use this and put this in a mixed media piece. So I keep things like this when things don't print out right. You can always use them in a mixed media piece. Okay, so I just wanted to share those with you. Oh, just threw them on the ground. Just a second. Dang, these went far. Just a second. All right, I just put them on the ground for a second and they went flying everywhere. Okay, so let's get started. And today I'm gonna do this one for today, I think, and this one for tomorrow. Oh, and I ripped off half a face because I thought it'd be cool to do only half a face in my collage. How cool, huh? So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's get started. And like I said, at the end, I will, I think I'm going to use this one, so we can use some of this blue in here. So anyway, at the end, I will explain. Oh, Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes.
Second timer, 15 minutes, starting now.
So at the end, I will, that looks good, explain about this whole challenge. Let's do the challenge part first. And I'll talk about it as we go along here too, but I'll go through the whole thing, which only takes about 2 or 3 minutes. Not that big a deal. Okay. I pulled some fun things today. I pulled, Dollar Tree has these stickers, and then to me, they're not really stickers. These are like Tim Holtz type of embellishments. Aren't they fabulous? So I'm gonna put some of this type of stuff today on my card. So you can get these type of stickers, which are like, look like metal pieces from Dollar Tree. So when you see these, pick them up. They don't always consistently have them. Okay? So when you see them, pick a couple packs each up if you think that's something you want to work with. And I knew it was for me, so I picked up, I won't even say, it's embarrassing how many I have. I have a crap load, okay? And if you've been on my channel long enough, you're like, Angela, we know. The stuff I like to create with, I always stockpile. If I can get like a really good deal. And that's usually when I buy stuff, is when I get a good deal, and I stockpile so that when I'm creating, which is all the time, I don't have to go to run to the store for this or that. I just go to my little supply and I'm able to start creating. Okay. And some big advice for mixed media stuff, crafting, arting stuff, Hobby Lobby clearance. Whenever they have those clearances, you see all the videos here on YouTube. They used to always be in January, February, March, but I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're clearancing their whole store. They've been having clearances basically for the whole year. It's really weird. Take advantage of those clearances and, you know, get yourself a nice little supply of stuff for mixed media, or if you like to craft, whatever you like to do. But it's a good way of picking up some picking up your supplies for really good prices. Do I like that? You know what, I do like that because I like this sticking out from there. In fact, we're going to put this like this because this is going to go like this. Oh my gosh, I'm planning ahead. And I kind of like, do I like that? Just a second, guys. I'm thinking. I'm actually not liking that blue. I thought I would like that blue because I have blue in here, but we're going to craft over that. I'm not actually liking that blue. So we're going to get rid of that. I think I want to see something like that. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll just do my background really nice and just really, you know, natural tones. And then that way anything can go on top. I was trying to put that blue in there and it would catch the blue that's in my, on my warrior there, but I don't know, I'm not liking that. So that's the beautiful thing about collage. If you don't like something, you can just collage over it. No major. No major. And also I have printables. This is one of my printables. This is a jelly print I make and then I hand drew all of these Coco Pellies. And I offer these in my Etsy shop. They're printables. And you just print them off as many times as you want. And at the end, I'll go over some printables too. So if you haven't seen my printables, you can always go on to my Etsy shop if this is your type of style. As you can see, this is a printable also. This is, I like a very grungy, old world, old wall type of style. So if that's something you like, check out my Etsy shop. And the printables are like every 5 printables, it's like $2.50. So it's really it's affordable. And then once you have them, you can just print out as much as you want. And what I call it is when I get printables or papers that one of my friends have made, or I order printables or even scrapbook paper, I look at it as I'm doing a what's the word, collaboration with that person. So that's how I look at it. I always think, oh cool, it's like I'm doing a little collab with them because I'm using some of their stuff mixed with my stuff. You know, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Ooh, I like this right there. That looks really cool. You know, I want to, let's just trim this down just a little bit. I save all my little pieces like that because I like to make my own stamps and my own washi paper. Washi tape, I mean. Okay, sometimes I'll go over the edge like this and then just trim it off. And then that way I'm not trying to fit pieces into little spots. I just go over the edge and then I can just trim it off. I find that so much easier. But if you do that, because your glue is wet, make sure you clean off your, with a baby wipe, clean off your scissors. Or you're going to have some ruined scissors, and we don't want our scissors ruined. At least I don't. Also, another big thing is I use a magazine. I got this magazine for free in the mail. And that's glue right there, so I just flip the page. And when I flip the page, then I have a nice new page to work on. And for those who've been on my channel for a long time, you guys have heard me talk about that a million times. They're like, you guys are like, Angela, we know. But there's always new people, and they don't know. And I have that over here on the side where you can't, the camera's not reaching it, so. And I'm using, oh, sorry guys, sorry if I wasn't in frame. I'm using matte medium. You can use matte medium. You can use a collage glue. You can use Elmer's. You can use a glue stick. Use what you want. Loving this. Love. I almost feel like that's enough collage pieces right there. You know what I love doing? I love mixing cultures together because I love bringing people of all cultures together. And so this is from an Asian newspaper here in Chinatown that I get. And so I like to put it in my artwork. So when I'm in the area, I always stop like at a restaurant or the Asian grocery stores. It's in a place called Chinatown here in Las Vegas. And I always stop in there and pick myself up some newspapers. I'm thinking I want to put this little Asian symbol, Asian symbol somewhere. Because I'm liking this right here, right? Is this going to fit? This may not fit. Oh, I think do I like that? I think I might like that like that. Yeah, I think I am gonna like that. All right, let me make this a little bit straighter. There we go. So I put that there. I could put this, or let me see what I'm doing. Yeah, I like that. So it's like I'm mixing native culture with Asian culture. Isn't that cool? And the reason I say Asian is because I'm not sure if this is Chinese, Japanese, or what it is. So I say, if I don't know, I say Asian. Have some, so I can have some respect. Okay. So, yeah, let's glue this in and let's glue that in. And then we'll see where we're at. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to see if, just make sure I don't want to put anything else in here. Oh, I kind of like this too. Let's add that little piece in. like that. It's those little pieces. Make sure you save these little pieces. Have a little folder or a little scrap box or a little scrap bag and save these pieces, because it's these little pieces a lot of times that really bring things together and make you be like, oh, okay, now I love it. Like, I just put that little piece in. Isn't that weird? And I love this more now. So you may like it more. You may be like, girl, who cares? But I love it more. See, that right there isn't doing anything for me anymore. And I'm kind of feeling like this. I took a piece of, I think it was on coffee dye paper or tea dye paper, and I have a Asian stencil, and I just took black paint to an Asian stencil. And I'm feeling like this looks better here. Like this. I love that. All right, let's just do it. Let's put it down. And it's okay to collage over things and for only a little bit to be showing, or sometimes you collage over things and none of it's going to be showing. You know, you just have to trust yourself and put it down. Trust yourself again, put it down. Trust yourself again, put it down. Okay, so now, oh, I love that. Okay. And these Coco-Pellies right here are very much in the native culture. And it's celebrating fertility, celebrating harvest, dancing, party, celebrating life. So that's what the Coco-Pelli, and that's why they have the music there. And that's why they kind of look like they're dancing around. I'm from Arizona originally, and in Arizona has it has a lot of native culture everywhere. And you'll see Coco-Pellis on everything. Bags, rugs, pictures of Coco-Pellis. Just Coco-Pellis are everywhere. I came to Las Vegas, I don't see Coco-Pellis on anything. Oh, this looks cool. So for there to be like a this native warrior that I painted, and then have the Coco-Pellis, I think that's cool. And then have an Asian symbol, so it's like bringing cultures together, which is what mostly my art is about, is always bringing cultures together. Really what my channel's about, bringing people together from all over, all different races and cultures. Because in the end, what are we? We're just a bunch of damn people, okay? I always tell this story. I used to be a hairstylist for 15 years. And it just always tripped me out. People always think they're so different from each other. And everybody would sit down in my chair, talk about the same crap. The same worries, the same hopes, wishes, and dreams. Alexa off. And I always thought everyone thinks they're so different. Everyone talks to me about the same stuff. I have something to say. You guys are all the same. You know, we're all the same. We're all people. So we're humans. So we all have the same hopes, dreams, fears, worries, problems, issues. It's all the same. I have a series I've been working on for the last maybe a couple of years called Maps of Peace. And I do a lot of collaging, and I add languages like script from all these different cultures. And I need to finish that. Series up and get that in my Etsy shop. I need to do that. Oh, I like how this turned out. It always is so surprising because I didn't expect it to look like this at all. And I know that my alarm went off. We're going to go over a little bit of time. For one, I already told you, if you go over 15 minutes, don't worry about it. Okay, these are these little corner pieces. I'm going to put those in the two corners. Yeah, if you go over time, don't worry about it. Nobody knows if you went over time. Plus, the 15-minute just gets you sitting down at your table because you're like, okay, I got 15 minutes. It really helps you get your butt seated down and focused to create something. Right? Right. Oh, look how cool. Those are just little corner things I put right in the corners. I think that looks cool. And I love these. Aren't they cool? They're like little latches. So I'm going to put this on here like the card has a latch. Like a little door that you will open. This now looks almost like a door, doesn't it? Because it has little corners on it, a little latch right there. I wish I had a door that looked like this. That would be a cool door. Okay. Don't want to put anything else on here. I think we're going to be good. A second, let me look. Then I'm going to do a little bit of mark making or stamping, and then we'll be done. Just want to make sure I don't want to put anything else on here. Some people are like, girl, you can't fit nothing else on there. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, I think we're good with all of this. I just want to do mark making or some stamping. So let me get out. Let me get out some other stuff. Let me put these away. I keep all of this and it's full. See this bag here? I keep that full of that kind of stuff. Let me show you, share one more thing with you guys. I made these. I have a video that's not too far down from this video, so if you want to check them out, they're pocket folders. You can even do a search on my channel, but you can just look at my videos, and it's not too far from this video. I made these pocket folders. Aren't these fabulous? Out of file folders, and it's with all my collage. The same thing I'm doing now, but doing it on a larger thing and doing it on this pocket folder. And see, and this is where I keep all of my what I call smalls, all these scrap pieces. And I also call your little scrap pieces like embellishments. It isn't just a little scrap of piece of paper. You can put them on at the end, and they're like little embellishments. Like this will go into that little scrap bag right there. I'll show you another one I made out of a file folder. I made this one a long time ago. I love it. Isn't that cool looking? This is something I got from the internet, and I printed it out, kind of ripped the edges, and then made this the focal point. But this is all painting and stencils, and then this is a stencil that says Cafe Paris, number Rue Saint something, another stencil. More paint and stenciling. This is a stencil here, this Paris number 9. Isn't that the coolest stencil ever? Oh my God, I love that stencil. Again, a lot of paint, and then doing some, I think I did collage, then I rubbed paint all over it with a baby wipe, then I did some stenciling, and then I used the big stencil, number 7 Rue Cafe Paris. And then down here I did a checkerboard. I think I did that by hand, and that's on the back. But again, I made it out of a file folder, and then you can put stuff in it. So it's like making your own mixed media little folders. And I think those little mixed media folders are really cute too for gifts. I know I would like to get one. Okay, do I have everything on here that I want to put on here? I think so. Okay, so let me get my my little box. I was telling you, it might be a good idea for you to get a little box or a little basket get one little box or basket with a bunch of collage images or printables or jelly prints, whatever you're going to use, and get another box and put all your favorite stuff in it, like, you know, pens, pencils, inks, ink pads, stamps, whatever you want to create with, so you don't have to go through all your stuff. So pull some stuff out, that's what I'm saying, and maybe put it in a box of some sort. Okay. You guys know I love this Asian stamp. Patti Tolly Parrish gave this to me. She used to have her own stamp collection. I love it. I'm going to use that today. People are probably like, shocker. I use it all the time. I love it. Look at this stamp. Isn't this cool? It's time. I love that stamp. What else am I going to use? I'm going to add a little bit of vintage photo. I'm going to add a little vintage photo, and I'm going to try to stay away from my calligraphy stamp because I use it every day. And in fact, I'm going to use this one. This is also PATTI TOLLEY PARRISH. Look at it. It's another one. It's like Asian symbols. We'll put that on there. And let me see if there's anything else I want to put on here. Okay, I think I pulled enough stuff. I think I pulled enough stuff of what I want to do. Okay, my ink pads I just keep there. We'll use this one. I need a vintage photo. You know what? I'm going to use a little bit of this mahogany. Okay. You guys, I'm crazy for art supplies. I could just keep pulling stuff out. Like, oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Oh, I want this. Oh, I'm horrible. I could just keep pulling stuff out and pulling it out and pulling it out. It's like, Angela, calm yourself. So this is really cool. Now I'm mixing even more Asian symbols with the native symbols, which I think is so cool. And I've always been like that. I've always been about getting out of my own culture and being in my own culture, but also discovering other people's cultures and learning from each other. How boring just to keep meeting the same old type of people like you are. Boring. Get out there, meet different people. Learn about different ways of thinking and doing and seeing. That's what I believe in. You may not, but I do. Let's see. Oh, I love that. That did so much for this. I don't even know if I should do much more. I probably really shouldn't. Look at it. Doesn't that look cool? Oh, I love it. Okay, the thing I want to do though is see this right here, how white that is. I like the red because there's red in my warrior, but that needs to be, you know, like, that needs to be vintage photoed with some Tim Holtz vintage photo. Just aged up, as I call it. It needs to be aged up a little bit. Perfect. Now that fits better. Now that paper doesn't, now it looks, you can see the Asian symbol, but it doesn't stick out, you know? And I like this. I was going to see if I think I need to make this a little bit darker, but I like this because it really shows up everything really good. Yeah, I'm done. We're just going to do a smoky border. I grabbed all this stuff and I'm not even going to use it. Okay. I'm going to use my Stabilo. Your Stabilo, this is a Stabilo right here. It's nothing but a water-soluble, watercolor pencil. So you can use a watercolor pencil, wet your finger, smear, and then this puts a nice little border on your work. It just like gives a little frame. It's nice. I do it on, even like if I do an art journal page, or even I do some art, I pretty much always do a little smoky border around it. Now, if you don't have a Stabilo or black watercolor pencil, you can also use a water-soluble crayon. If you don't have that, you can always use an oil pastel. A lot of people have oil pastels. If you have an oil pastel, then you don't wet your finger because it's an oil, so you just use the heat of your finger and it'll blend out real nice. It'll smear. Is that a word? Smear? I just want to be able to get in a little bit closer, so I'm going to use this. Now, let's suppose you don't have any of that, but you have like a marker. You could use a black Sharpie, and you can just go right around with the black Sharpie, right on the edge, and just draw your border in like that, okay? So if you don't have any of that, you can always use black Sharpie. I always try to give you guys 50 million ways to do everything, okay? You don't have to have money or things, a lot of things to do art. You can do a lot of stuff with free stuff. Just 1 second. Let me just want to just get this border on here a little bit better. That looks good. Okay, so here's my creation for today. Let me show you guys up close. I love it. So I already know, because for tomorrow I'm going to use this one, this half, this native warrior, and how I split it in half, and it'll probably go on this side, and then I'll do all my artwork and stuff around it. So anyway, but that's it for today. Oh, okay, really quickly, let me go through. So if you're new and you don't know what's exactly going on, this is called this is a challenge. It goes from Monday, September 11th through the 25th. You can start anytime, okay? It's 15 days, and it's called hashtag 15 days and 15 minutes of mini collages. So for 15 days, every day you make a mini collage in 15 minutes. You can go over, you can do it in 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it takes you. But you don't have to go any longer than 15 minutes. And if you start on day 3, day 5, day 6, just start on that day and then go for 15 days from there. So you can still join in at any time. You can use, I use today my own artwork that I printed up smaller. I used some jelly prints of mine, printables. So you can use whatever you want to make your collage. You can use book pages, you can use scrapbook paper, you can use magazines, you can use printables, you can use your jelly prints. The first 2 videos I have of the series to explain everything, I show you samples of everything, of how to do it with jelly prints and stuff like that, and printables, how to do it with magazines, how to do it with scrapbook paper, just to give you like little inspirations. Not that you have to use any of it, but it's just some inspiration for you. Oh, and then you need to, if you can, join our group. It's called Our Magical Little Place. The link is below. And let me write that down because I don't think I have that on my notes. It's called Our Magical Little Place. And you just take a quick picture and share your, every day, share your collage with us. Magical Little Place. And our group is called Our Magical Little Place. And there's a link below. So just click on that link, join on Facebook, and then you can show your work so we can all see it. And it's so, I have to say, I have something to say real quick. You guys, thank you so much for everybody who has joined the challenge. I have been looking at your work. It is beautiful, you guys, and it's so inspiring. I've gotten so many great ideas and inspiration, and I just love it. And the work is just beautiful. I love it. And I hope you guys are learning a lot. And the reason you do something like this is, for one, it gets you arting every day, okay? It helps you make decisions and trust yourself more. You may start learning your style, what kind of style you like, what colors you like, what themes you like. There's just so much to learn. I'm not even saying everything you can learn out of this. What I say to do is every day look at your card and what did you learn from making this card today? Did you learn a technique? Did you learn about a color? What did you learn? It's going to teach you a lot. And in 15 days of doing this, you're going to have learned so much by the end of those 15 days. And go on the Facebook group, you guys, and look at other people's work and get inspired, because then you might think, oh, I didn't think to do this. Oh, I didn't think to do that. And then you can do your own take on the different ideas. And I'm not saying copying. We get inspiration from each other, you know. You may see someone doing something and be like, oh, I like how they put a really cool figure and then put a quote in there. I didn't think about putting quotes. I didn't think about putting figures. You see what I'm saying? You're getting ideas. And so get inspiration off of each other also, because you guys have already inspired me. I can tell you that right now. All right, you guys, that is it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram, and join the Facebook group, Our Magical Little Place. All right, and I will see you guys soon. See you guys on Facebook in the group. Bye, guys.